a fascinating thing about these bans to stop the coronavirus, something that raises this question: which of the bans are actually useless, just cause lots of grief, don't save a soul? We really need to ask, especially today, when across the entire country in the past 24 hours, just 4 people got infected. Just 4. And we're supposed to still be in lockdown in our homes, all of us, for another month at least, as the Prime Minister, which is just insane. Anyway, in Queensland, not one person got infected.
Well done, Queensland. This is just the news that we need. So that's 2 zero cases this week, and we are really on the track to be smashing that curve.
Speaking of Queensland, I want to do a comparison for you that should raise big questions about these bans. Now, the state that's got the most draconian bans, the very toughest, is Victoria, led by Labor Premier Dan Andrews. He's got bans that are too much even for New South Wales. He even bans golf.
I don't need to play golf. No one needs to play golf. I might want to, but me playing golf simply isn't worth someone's life.
Well, I doubt there's actually a single case anywhere of someone catching the virus on the fairways. I mean, Chinese research says this is a virus that is overwhelmingly transmitted indoors, not in an outdoor environment. Now, on the other hand, the most easygoing state is South Australia. In South Australia, unlike Victoria, you can have visitors drop by, as long as there's not more than 10 of you. In South Australia, unlike Victoria, you can go golfing, you can visit your children, you can just go for a fun drive or sit on a park bench. Just keep the crowd to 10 max. But even though South Australia is more relaxed than Victoria, the coronavirus has not gone crazy there. It's just had 4 deaths. But only 1 of the dead caught the virus in South Australia. 2 got it from the Ruby Princess ship and another got it interstate. Now, you may say South Australia, you know, small state, quarter of Victoria's size, not a fair comparison. So, OK, Queensland. In Queensland, unlike Victoria, you can get visitors at home, although they're only from 2 visitors. You can golf if you can find a course that's open. You can visit your children, you can go for a drive with your family or 1 friend. Yet Queensland's had just 6 deaths to Victoria's 15. And get this, all of Queensland's dead seem to have been infected outside Queensland, 5 of them on ships. You're getting a picture here. The more extreme bans seem to make little or no difference. Or how about compare Australia to New Zealand, which is led by the media left's darling, Jacinda Ardern. She is gung-ho for bans. Most shops there are banned, even takeaways banned. But look at the coronavirus numbers for both countries per million people, so it's adjusted for population. As you can see, New Zealand's extreme bans may be really smashing the economy, but New Zealand still has done no better than Australia in stopping the virus. Both have succeeded equally well. You see what really seems to count? Are the basics. People disinfecting or washing their hands, keeping their social distance, all that, and tough quarantining and testing of the infectious. The more extreme bans don't seem to make the big difference. So, why do we still have things like bans on golfing, on going to a funeral? I mean, surely with social spacing we can handle funerals. Why do we still have these bans on sitting on beaches or park benches? I mean, it's ridiculous. Bans on driving to the country, or just sitting in a park. I mean, even these bans now on sitting in a restaurant or visiting a museum, they're all closed. Surely a little bit of social distancing and perhaps, you know, compulsory hand disinfecting before you enter. That's probably now all that we need. For goodness sake, we've got just 4 new infections in the entire country. And I've been telling you this is coming. Yet still, all 25 million of us confined to our homes. This insanity has got to be wound back. Slowly, but now.